Look at that. Somebody just bought me breakfast. Good morning.
Maybe it's because I don't look, but yeah, they do definitely. Whenever I was in elementary school, my best friend was a size 0. And even as she got older, still.
Angel. Good morning. That's right. Yeah, still the same. Hey, Billy. Oh, it's cold out today. I had to walk a bunch. I missed the bus. So I kept walking till the next one came. Got jelly all over my hands. How's everybody? I'm hungry. Mixed fruit. Oh.
My baby is going to be 1 on Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Lance's little twin. And he's definitely just like
Uh-oh, 2 troublemakers. Oh. So, I didn't catch any late night news yesterday. Was the country fairly quiet after the video came out? I heard a few things happened. That's the one I heard about mostly. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that are going to do that. Baba, morning. They waited till the local businesses were closed. They wanted them to have their full business day, basically. At least that's what I heard. I don't know if it was a mistake to wait till dark, you know, but it's above our pay grade. Just some protests, that's good. Yeah, I don't know if anything happened here. I haven't seen a lot of. I looked at a little bit this morning on the phones. I didn't see. Was I watching any news this morning? I forgot. Well, the trouble is, you know, that's also a double-edged sword because if a crapload of businesses board up, it also shows that they're almost willing to let mayhem happen. So it sends it telegraphs a bad message to the community to some degree. I mean, what you really need, well, you just need not to have this happen again. But I doubt that'll ever happen. What was that comment? I got the camera on the wrong side. Hello, guy. We'll do another flyover here. I got Greek omelet, home fries, toast. Coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee. And some nice gentleman bought me and another guy who were the only people in here. He bought our breakfast. Two years we lost 60 because of the internet. People just don't care now. Sorry, guy. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing about shopping local is that's a hard one, and hobby business especially. I mean, Cleveland, there's only a few hobby stores left. People have gotten very lazy with the convenience of the internet and shipping. And then COVID shows up, and they don't even, they're not even leaving their house. period. I mean, they're having everything delivered. Groceries, food, you know, everything. TV, it's all delivered. All you need is electricity and a flush toilet. I'm sorry to hear that, guy. I had peanut butter last night. I'm pretty poor right now. This next few weeks are going to be tough. I got like no money. Last night I had a can of soup. I added a can of green beans and a slice of toasted peanut butter.
Huh? I know my baby is gonna be born on Tuesday. Oh my God. I know where her finger goes.
And
That was so fast.
This is decaf. I'll bring you regular. Yeah, it was fast.
no worries.
I feel like we skipped 6 months or something.
I still have a couple friends who have turned into hermits because of COVID. They're just so paranoid of catching it.
He didn't come. We had one. One of my co-workers last night. I told her, come on, let's go. Thank you. Right. Hi. That's Debbie.
Thank you, guy.
This is Cindy. We're the other one.
Where do you live?
Oh, that's her husband. That's John.
Well, even with all my troubles, I know I'm better off than a lot of people, but you know, I missed my property tax payment again. Thank you. Still wearing masks 24/7. I mean, you know, in the car, on the sidewalk, in your apartment is kind of nuts. But some people, you know, their fears are their own, you know, and hey, Grillant, you know, I can't relate to that at all, you know.
I think she paid him miracle because it was so big already.
Driving around your car with a mask on, that's just a little, you know, nuts in my world, but
Yeah, I'm getting so old, man. I know that, but just sad. She always give me a hard time. No. I wasn't bad. What can you do?
are you sure about that? Really?
They know better than me. Okay, I'll give you a minute, honey.
I have a couple people I follow on Twitter have post the statistics.
That, to be honest with you, somebody told me.
Very first baseball comic book store, cool. Oh, in your area,
to see,
yeah.
they would say him about that because
I just
they're coming in later.
forget what the latest statistics I saw.
Yeah, so I think somebody told me that. Yeah. You got it. Oh, they will find out soon.
You work with her?
Simply. How long you been there, babe? Forever?
Front desk.
Second shift.
Sorry,
Yeah. Surely
Cupertino,
just to get out, you know. That's what you're doing.
Close by?
Oh, that's nice.
70. It would be interesting to know what pre-COVID numbers for people on ventilators were.
We go to crazy place.
How, just for curiosity.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He used to work.
He was there for 37 years.
I know this. I know them for a long time.
and Cupertino means you live in an expensive neighborhood, sort of. California, South Bay.
Oh, yeah, afterwards I went over to Top Golf.
I can retire from there too.
Well, pretty much in the same boat. I worked for myself. I didn't save any money. I didn't pay into Social Security, except in my early years.
Roy and him started out there, so I know
He was a kid, okay?
Yeah, you were what, 23?
You know, I'm barely hanging on to my house.
23 years old.
My car's broke
Get up and maybe and then
again.
that's what it is.
They were there for what, like no, who died? Somebody died. Your boss died.
Oh, they have some mules that walk through there. I mean, mules.
Security, the rent in my fifth wheel trailer park.
Like after, and then he called them in and said,
Holy crap.
we talked about it. for a
I get
while.
less than that, but cost of living here is a lot less than where you're at.
And then 30. Yeah, yeah. Kinda, that's exactly Two.
Hey, Dave.
The trilogy.
Triple reward.
I guess if I had a trailer that had wheels, I would look at possibly moving to another part of the country that's far less expensive to operate in. It's going to cost some money to drive there, but yeah.
Remember I went to Linda's lawyer and she was part of their firm. Like a barnacle?
She's been there and don't help nothing.
Yeah.
I'll have my video.
Might have a little work this week.
Okay. Me too, I mean, my regular. The crazy one.
And sourdough. And the sourdough is
Right.
okay.
They're good.
Yeah, it is good. It has
Just
like
a
everything.
little bit of cheese.
Okay.
Lit like a sprinkle.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll tell it. I'm gonna write that on the check.
Just sprinkle it.
God, 3 eggs.
Okay.
Well,
Sausage.
Oven, or how do you write that? I don't remember. Yeah, you got it.
Baste
Over
it.
hard.
Okay.
See?
Right.
And next time we
Get
come,
there,
it'll
they
be,
baste it.
sunny side up.
Right. And what kind of, is it?
Jocko,
Okay.
Not you.
morning.
Just remember that. Keep that.
We are the ones, honey.
Why we call him trouble?
And what kind of things? Oh, like, is that okay? Oh, wait.
They can get up at 8 o'clock over here.
If you write on
Did you
a
work
form.
last night? So they have two people at the front desk.
That's a third shift. She's the second shift. I really love her. She live at 2.
Oh, so you didn't work overnight, you just
I
left.
don't know. That's what I told her. Have you been in Diana?
Well,
My daughter's sister, my brother-in-law, came up.
part of my real problem is ability to focus and maintain any kind of schedule. I've had that my whole life.
Lincoln.
They love it.
I had really good work last year, making over $1,000 a week
I leave him down.
for a while.
Oh, yeah, it takes me about 20 minutes.
But then my vehicle died, and I lost that.
I'm gonna call him. Who we gonna call?
Doing deliveries.
Call him.
Call everybody, yeah.
There I am, I'm the bad guy. Calling everybody to come.
You know, if you're able to have a good schedule and you're fairly healthy, there's, I don't know about where you're at, but there's still plenty of work out there. You know,
15 to 1.
depending on what you can do.
Call it over the phone.
I really liked the delivering out of state.
But we have,
Meat lover's armlet. I almost got that here this morning.
the little house, they were so spooky. So I have to call Carl to get the children.
No, yeah, see, I mean, that's the trouble with COVID. It's random, you know. The first 30 months, I didn't have a vehicle the first 6 months.
Have you heard from Little Rain?
And I was taking the bus and the rapid and out in the city every day, you know, licking the handrails on the buses. You know, I didn't get anything for 30 months. You know, then I got a very mild case of it. But the symptoms were so mild, I didn't think I had it.
No. Not January 2nd.
So, like my one friend,
After that. Maybe about 5th or something like
he
that.
tests himself every 4 days.
I was still, yeah. So,
Just flat out tests himself every 4 days.
he was going
Through
through.
Medicare, you can get 8 tests a month at CVS, and you can get some from the post office again for free. Morning.
Somebody told me about people.
Galvin's been there a long time.
Every day, and the weather is bad.
Yeah, if you become one of the ones that fall into the long COVID, that can be troublesome. No doubt.
I'm in Blair.
I don't know what was it. But she just, so I went to sit her down. Okay? That when it's a quick, you have to, I just thought that was, and it just got, now, escalate the thing. You know, but you watch it, okay. And I told him, and I said,
Then it takes off running.
how's Jane?
Putting on the ground so he's got some space and the other one's kicking him.
Yeah. Well, once a year is what it would be, like the flu vaccine. I'm not sure I'm going to get any more.
Train.
You know,
You're the only one playing there, I mean. I didn't go to you.
And they still like that.
And they said, really? You want me to get you out? I said, yeah. And then
Oh, yeah, they're all hired and they can do it. They don't know if it's because they bring back.
and I said, "Oh, I said, I'm going to get my dad. And I said, I don't want your dad to
Yeah. He texted me like,
I mean, I got 3 of them,
it's like,
but I don't know if I'm going to get any more.
something happened.
Especially now since I had COVID, so getting COVID gives you some natural immunities.
are you okay? Oh, I'm fine.
You know,
Go down, you know, after watching.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
This fight. Does everyone on the police force need to, they need to take this is so many at a time? Find out which ones they think will stay with them. But we're good.
You're outside the circle, you know?
He goes from city to city and state to state and do it. Okay, good. That's what I want to hear.
Everything big, you know? Last time I saw him, he coming,
oh, guy.
he was already thinking.
I mean, if you're that unhappy, you know, there are free services. You could go talk to somebody. You know, seriously. There's phone numbers you can call now.
I don't know what he looks like now.
Like, you know,
He's very like, you know, I don't know.
well, Dave, I mean, there's a lot of that on the internet.
Our second.
Almost any vaccine or shot has some ill effects for people.
Okay, no worries.
Nothing's perfect, you know, but
Oh my God.
as public health officials, what do? You know, I mean, you can't just basically not do anything. It would have ravaged the planet even worse. I mean,
The other night, they were all, he was sitting,
oh, you're fine, guy.
Johnny got up to do something with the baby.
Talking is good, you know, but you could find somebody locally you could talk to in person. That could help.
I'm not moving, just somebody hurry up. It's all right, you know what? He literally was like froze or like this, like,
Bye, Angel.
and then she like bobbled her head and she fell down. Yeah, it is. So, we're gonna do a blueberry pancake, okay? And I'm gonna do 2 over medium with well done wheat.
Yeah, it's already Saturday. I see it almost February already.
You didn't, I was crazy. What's nice though is look, we had sunshine. Isn't it funny how kids can move around? I had a little bit of sunshine yesterday on my birthday when I went over because our daughter's house reserved. My mom is from
Mellow.
She said it was full sun and yes, daughter's at the middle school or high school.
You too.
Well, they were.
I got a pain in my back. Our daughter and husband are renovating a house. It's her husband's family's owned it a couple years ago. And they want to pass it down to his family, so they bought it. They're renovating it, so my son or my grandson will be in the it's beach, house wall. No, that's where the chiropractor gets it. He takes my hip and shifts it over and gets my leg and shifts the one right. Yeah, I think it is my torso. This one, the new one. Yeah. That's a beautiful.
Oh, it's hot in here.
Johnny, every time we drive past the high school, it looks like it belongs to the.
I'm hot-headed.
See all the Middlebrook High or just Middlebrook High?
I'll bring coffee, okay? And the park.
Anthony.
Morning, John. Illinois in the house. Mm-mm.
That's the fucking town.
Fleetwood State.
Oh.
Yeah, our daughters.
Oh, I found some strange YouTube channels in the last few days.
That's how he's like I said, polar opposite. You know, she was very focused and he's going to change the world by hurting
This one guy who plays his drums and then he does live streaming also, where he has the computer screen on the, you know, on here, and he's over here in the corner, and he looks at stuff, random stuff on YouTube. They did? When did they do that? I didn't look at the website.
Oh, that's a Luca.
Really?
I found out they have a Luca West also, which is right out by the beach. You could always get them sometime the other one. I do I like that one looking down where it was. I have never driven out on that line.
No, funny, yeah. You're right.
I walked it once.
About your house. You have your
Connie and Zoe.
Right there, how we I know, where did this year go?
Can I have another one?
No.
They ended up moving into
Hard nose.
so the third wheel got kicked out from the start, so.
That's really quick.
He's a handful, he's like having five.
Oh, yeah, toddlers are our food.
I just had to get her. And having a good night. I had to get her. Wait till Friday, once a month. You had to get it by the week. But that being said, she was everything. She was decent.
February 9th.
She would always want you to get out of the house. She always saved me places. She goes to a concert down in the county. Whatever the heck is down there.
Right now, they live only maybe 5 minutes away.
Well, I might have the slimmest of chances to get that money together. Thank you, Dave.
That's kind of romantic. She had no kids. She was young. She was English. She was 13.
Our grandson's sick. He's,
Her mother and her grandmother came out of retirement and introduced her.
Well, I get my Social Security on
he can make a friend in a paper bag.
what, the 8th.
Our grandson talks to me.
And I get it on the 8th. So if I can get some money together, I have a chance to not have any penalties. If I could, I'd get into a payment plan, but there's no way I can do that.
Emily really said she thinks he needs that, being home all day. You know, they do things with him, but it's not, that structure in school is something. You can't argue, you know? I remember, and this is years ago, my
Oh,
daughter.
no, that was a running one in our neighborhood. That's crazy. Yeah.
The kindergarten teacher was telling me.
Yeah, I got that already. Yep.
After went to daycare for these, like,
And it's nice. It helps. 'Cause I don't get much.
already have that, our roof on the state, you know, that type of thing.
It helps.
You know, so I said, you know what, she goes, no, just watch, you know, then just come out with like her to be able to that.
He had a member.
I'm like, it's for him, not for his convenience. Already with your
Cheap dessert. Licking the jelly off the knife.
you know, kids is so easy to deal with. Yeah,
She's not polished. That was all right.
yeah,
I enjoyed her.
yeah, because their brother was bringing germs home. Yeah, he had 2 weeks ago, and now she's got it.
Oh, you're the first week? Hey, Dutchie. Good morning. Are you feeling better? You're showing up more often. You must be feeling better.
And Tommy was excited that she was in the bathroom cleaning up and she was bloody and she had this is part of her face that eaten out of like bloodshot. She got in the stash. So she was in the bathroom and I told Zoe was freaking out because Zoe was in the bathroom.
I'm learning.
You gotta come here. I went in, I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, she goes, can we take her home? I said, well, I said, I'm working right now. She goes, that's all right. She goes,
Good.
I'll put her in your car. She goes, can I have your car, please? She took her in my car. That's how I ended up with her.
Now she's
Well, I wanted to take her to her parents' house. Her parents were dead and then her adopted mother was crazy, right?
Oh, the sun is coming out.
For dinner,
Yeah, with the street lights go on.
take her set her in the dumpster, and go in the back of the car, and pick up men. And then she bring me back in that back alley, she was in the dumpster, and there was a fight that broke out in the bar.
Oh,
Made everybody stay in the bar.
somebody just sent me a treat. Thank you. I don't know who you are. Thank you. Hey, Peter.
Are you guys okay? Okay. Want coffee? It scares me by the phone.
I know. I shouldn't do that. I know. Okay. Oh, you like this view? Coffee. I mean, if I could ever get really good work again, like those deliveries I was doing last year, and do that for 2.5 years, I could bump my Social Security way up. But could I do it? Would it last? I don't know, you know. Well, I hope you're going to food pantries and such. I mean, around here, Guy, there are endless food pantries and food banks. There's so many places. You can easily get enough groceries, except for a few things, you know. Not only that, there's so many churches that do community meals, if you're into that. I don't know what it's like where you're at. The Cleveland Food Bank here provides an insane amount of food to people. Insane amount. It's a very large organization. And then you have all these churches that do food pantries.
No, we felt Lord. She wasn't.
I mean, you could go live in southern Arizona, like near Quartzsite, if you could drag your trailer there and live for a lot less rent. Oh, you're fine, guy. Come back again. I'm here crazy hours. You can look at some of my other videos if you want to see some of Cleveland. Most of my stuff is on the live tab right now. I haven't put that much up on the regular video tab recently. Good to meet you. Yeah, $1,000 a month rent. That would crush me. I don't know how. I've never paid that, you know.
Mallory's 5'11". She's got shoulders and she's just a thicker girl. Alex, her wrists were
I'm very lucky. Cleveland is very, very reasonable to live. Cleveland, Pittsburgh. This whole area of the country is pretty reasonable to live in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, well, I didn't know I dropped that. I didn't even know food fight.
What is it? Oh,
I was like, oh, I didn't get any butter.
she'll make it dirty.
Oh, yeah, real quick.
She'll make it, dump it back in there.
That's how it is.
Like you always gave
Yeah.
never taste the same when you go out.
The only one that was that I used to work for him.
I think if I was in a situation like that and I had the ability to find a way to move, yeah, it's the prices have gone up. Yep. My guy used to be really reasonable for a super long time down in Akron, but he finally raised his rates too, and I think he's still less than, but you can, you know, you can find free tax prep. There's free tax prep stuff out there, Dave, if you don't know about that. Most of in Cleveland, libraries do stuff. The local CDCs do free tax preparation services. Lots of agencies do free taxes. Unless it's complicated, you can pretty much go anywhere.
Where are they located?
You know, his personality was so good. He had a huge personality, and he was as funny as could be. He could drop one-liners all day long. I heard more and more people say that Tom was the one that told me you're a different parent to each and every one of your children because you're in a different stage of your life. So it doesn't have to do with oldest.
Were you able to find him on Zelle? If not, then just send it to me.
My girlfriend is from.
Oh, no, that's good. Oh, it's perfect. No, I burn it.
How people are already waiting. My girl has a friend who told me, she said, I haven't been there, but everybody who I know that has been to New York, New York Bagel says, these are the
Brecksville, yeah. I mean, there's lots of services out there. Curious if my friend has his posted. I was just gonna look that up.
The water, yeah.
that makes a big, then something about New York's water. Now, I don't know, don't they just? I know. Yeah. But, I don't know, that's a thing, you know, that's. It could be something as,
So he's doing $120. I told you he was less.
So the following,
you know.
I think the week from
I'm gonna tell Trish. Now I've heard it from another person. Let's take a trip.
a little, I mean, come on. This is the end
You know, but if you have simple taxes, pretty much any decent place you go for free can do it.
I was thinking about such a
You know, if you want a professional, then you need to go to somebody like Ron, or I know a guy over in Parma. But somebody, you know, who really knows the tax laws.
Like I said, if I get lost in Buenos Aires.
Oh, okay. Bye, Dutchie. Have a good day.
In Argentina, it is, and it's 85 degrees there versus -5, and I was like,
I was Einstein, that's still there.
although I do know it would be extremely costly, but if you do have to get out of Antarctica, like
Where was
want to go back to the Great
corner?
Passage,
Bridge,
helicopter. You only want to go one way.
there was a little bagel shop. And it went out of business, but everybody said theirs was really good. That was a while back. I haven't seen one of those before.
Here's a good cartoon for the morning.
Yep.
The only part that's going to be bad is going to be the Great Passage, and we might be blessed that it's a calm day because it has 15. Wait, 15 to 40 days, right?
There's a lot of truth in that one. That's funny. Oh yeah, just send me a message on Twitter, Instagram, and I'll just contact Jim to make sure. But that's what he does, so I think that's his full-time business. Really, is painting. Yeah, he does. His big thing is hockey helmets. But I'd never seen until I caught that picture of the semi he did, or the car he did, or the semi, yeah.
What do you mean?
Because I'd never seen any of his work on RC stuff, but I knew he raced RC. He does this indoor high-speed racing. Hello, here, Paulo. Bueno. Good morning. Or actually, for you, or wait, are you in Brazil?
Yes, fine.
I think you're in Brazil.
Not here. Nothing is free.
Good morning.
Well, you know, just get to go in somewhere and get something free.
Or is that the wrong flag? Might be the wrong flag.
Got this big wave and big Rolex watch and gold chain. Yeah.
Not so good. You don't like it. How's your breakfast? Oh, not so good.
Wasn't my favorite. Oh, enjoyed your breakfast. Not eating your crust today?
Even with my troubles, there's people that have it far worse. There's a guy I kind of know here in town. He's now in the hospital again. He's got all kinds of issues. He's on oxygen. I think he's got like pneumonia. He's super depressed. They're giving him IV antibiotics.
We just asked this guy right over here in Rocky River, because he's a general
No.
doctor.
I was seeing another man.
He's stuck in the hospital for probably almost 5 days.
That's right.
You can stop them, man. That's why they said Matthew and Blair said during Christmas they all run over there and run hard there at the front of the
Man on the news told me 90 after he was jumping out of a plane for the first time. He said he was going to do it again when he turned 100.
She come in
And he said, she goes, what keeps you going? And he goes,
going down
being laughing.
the rich you're
He goes,
going
I don't take no pills, no vitamins. and
Well,
I haven't been to
that's a
the
big
doctor
part of
in
it,
6 years."
you know. I mean,
I was like, damn. But he was an avid walker. That makes sense. That's your part. But I thought that was anybody have any black coffees.
Carl in 2019 he stopped by us at the party. I said, no, honey, we can't do anything about it. It has to be the office.
It was so weird, just random. Somebody tried to get into his somebody tried to drive.
I don't think I knew this. Carhartt work clothes is from Detroit. There's a picture of Carhartt's first Corktown plant, 1940. That's the entrance, Carhartt. I don't think I ever knew that. I kind of like some of their stuff, but the jackets just fall apart. At least for me.
Carol and the girls and my two girls sat down at the outside table. Now, right down the back of her neck.
Oh, this is cute.
We had our, we were looking at our menus and we saw it happen. Valerie's like, so everybody put their menu up like this. And Carol,
I sat on the other side of the table, and then the whole table left. We couldn't hold it. But I was not gonna let the girls do one. They wanted to laugh so bad.
That's me with when I have my long hair. My long hair is a fright.
but I learned something that day. Birds pee. I didn't know birds pee. Sometimes when you get in this part, and after shower, bird pee.
Walker.
Water? Okay.
Well, I love Star Trek. If I'm home in the evening, that's usually what I watch. I really like Cold Case. That's a smart show. I like watching Cold Case. Some of the crime, the real crime shows are not bad sometimes. Depends on the story.
My chair there. I felt something went on my head.
What was I watching? Reruns of concentration.
Well, he didn't notice it.
There's a few westerns I'll watch.
Kids said Costa Rica was still the best vacation.
What was I watching the other day? Cheyenne. For a moment.
Place where we went and zip lined and we went down that water slide, that homemade water slide. Well, it's now online. They got safety for it was just a concrete tub and I
But it sounds like they're targeting.
I thought it was neat when we were in Jakarta. Always seeing what the horses do. Just to see that horses swim. I didn't know that. Morning. Huh? I know. I didn't know that they swam and then they swam with us all. There's some Lulu that went by. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Well, you know, almost other summer's
Oh, Grace, that's great. She's got siblings. Brother and sister.
I was just gonna say,
Well, Tom Willett doesn't sound familiar. I have to look it up. Look at this giant new plastics refinery in Pennsylvania.
My mom said her mom looked down.
This is over near Pittsburgh. I think I saw this thing being built last year. It's right on the river. It's freaking huge, huge new facility. I think I wondered what it was
yeah, I'm sure.
when I drove by it. Tom Willett.
No, I have one some grapes last night. She brought the box. Right away, 6:36.
She probably
I don't know why she put it.
They were excellent.
Crazy. So, you know, I'm into fires, you know, I go to fire scenes. So I follow a bunch of different fire service related stuff. Shaker Heights, the suburb on the east side, ordered a new pumper from Pierce. It's ordered and it will take a couple years before it gets here, 2025. Just a pumper, not even a ladder truck. $1 million. $1 million. Wow. Wow.
So I tell you, you got 5 years job.
They are.
That's crazy money. Crazy money. I thought they were less than $1 million, but I haven't paid attention, I guess, for a while.
Okay. No, yeah, okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you're done?
So not, I won't see you next week.
Well, yeah, probably, because we're gonna talk to you about breakfast and changes.
So I'm gonna see you less.
No, we're
Okay,
not,
okay, okay.
just on different intervals.
Yeah, because they got.
We're gonna admit you.
Yeah.
No, we were thinking.
I hope those are candy cigarettes.
Did she say losing weight? And we're eating this.
That's hilarious. So
And my brother-in-law said,
when Uber first started, drivers, we were carrying stuff like, you know, we might have hard candies, we might have bottles of water. Now you're lucky if we open the window and give you fresh air. So some driver just posted this. It's hilarious. This is what they have in their car on the back of the front seat. Zigzags, Black and Milds, Newports, Marlboros, lighters. Oh, that's friggin' hilarious. Oh, oh my God, that's hilarious. Is that where one got jacked? That's hilarious. Oh, I gotta take a picture of this.
we went through the whole medical thing, you know, last year when we turned 65,
I gotta share this with some. Are you still here, Baba? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my God. That would be fun to just do for giggles.
yeah, they're wonderful because they know the system. Yeah, we don't pay them, the insurance company pays them. So we got well, him and his brother cracked me up.
Blake. So, as a driver, I've seen crazy stuff done in the car. I've seen girls put hair extensions in, put fake nails on, deodorant, hairspray, makeup. Friggin' people are nasty. That's hilarious.
And then that's medical. No, it's gotta be in the plan, but our doctor's names and she looks up to see if they're in the plan. It was really good.
Yeah, it's like my dentist, he's getting
And so then he has like, about, I think it's $5,000. There's like a balance from that. Plus all his cleanings are free, fillings are free. Whatever.
What was that?
Gym membership free.
Wellness, yeah, that's what it's called, wellness, yeah. They can do it.
But you know, it's about time we started, you know, the baby boomers.
Oh, that's some funny stuff. That's funny.
Yeah.
If you had that stuff in your car, you would get hijacked.
I was in PR. No.
Still sitting there.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's nice. It doesn't have to be in that way.
Oh, they just had a high-speed chase this morning.
I mean, I had so many different
Stolen car.
but I
Oh, a Kia, a stolen Kia.
They're older than me, but they
Go figure.
all have supplements.
See, the toast was good today.
Hey, Rob.
I like it.
I'm concerned, but you can't pull money out of the air, Gumby.
Yeah.
I could change it, ask for supplement if you don't,
And yeah, River about noon today for an hour.
But you can't change it, so
I'll let her run around and we'll do some little art.
can you change like the next draw more? I wanna go
She's
to
slacking.
Amsterdam.
I started paper and
You can't go back to.
well, you saw it, but you didn't use my bullet. Just go or something. I couldn't think of any other place I could put it.
Damn craziness in Israel. Palestine is going nuts again.
You don't see it
Hey, Hunter. So besides the shooting at the mosque, so, you know, I guess the first incident,
No, I think that she draws like
Israelis killed like 9 Palestinians. Then, then a Palestinian killed a bunch of people at a mosque. And I guess this morning,
Well, when I've been talking to her,
2 Israelis were wounded in East Jerusalem. The shooter was a 13-year-old. They killed him. They're all just insane over there. I'm sorry. They're crazy. Neither one of them will give up or come to an agreement. So they'll just keep murdering each other.
I want to put
Is there a comment?
on mine. So I've been talking to her.
Oh, yeah, plasma.
Keep them on the devoted, see how much it's gonna and then
I mean, well, that's the whole thing. Is it's gotten, it's now look at it. It's 3 generations.
I'm gonna wait that 2 years and then we're gonna see.
Well, 2 generations
So hard, so
deep now over there. This war, basically, and some of these people that they don't know anything else.
I'm determined to don't pick that basketball.
Oh, that's scary, Hunter, isn't it? The amount of, yeah, it's madness. The amount of mass shootings in this country. Yeah. You know, I mean, we've already got 1,700 dead. It's January is not even over.
oh, that was Celeste's house. She was like, oh my gosh, she was I had the many times I wanted. She had 3 kids and they were pee on the wall. My gosh, she would sit down here and she would pee on the wall next to the toilet.
well, at our age, you have to start.
It wasn't like a rundown house, it was a nice house over
You
there.
know, when I
Your
get
kids, oh, you mean
No,
there's
not,
no
like I said,
farm?
not gonna work. We're relatively healthy.
That's
That's right.
3, 13, and 15.
I got this on,
You know, he's got heart issues.
She was fat and sloppy.
Out of nowhere, suddenly everything goes
Clean and
wrong.
organized one time now. I went over there and spent the whole evening over there.
I just keep, I say,
My kids just played in the family room.
my prayers
Romping all around because
you know,
their family were there.
as my mother-in-law is the best thing, and I have lived by for years.
There was literally
Yeah.
language that just where you opened it.
Very important words, 2 words.
It had windows on both sides.
Yeah. I was like, where's the, what are you doing?
what are you doing?
I'm thinking just
My
in
turn
general.
this time.
Well, I'm not.
I'll call him. You're the one that-
Well, you're gonna have to come back, so it's your turn.
Anything other?
Lori,
Yeah.
Blue Street, if you were to spend it, I told him stop bringing shit.
Stop it. Seriously, I mean, boxes can't.
Oh, shit. Report?
Yeah, I want to take it out before we go. Because then you
Well,
get
she- I used to laugh so hard when you come home with this
At one
big
time,
box.
they were gonna take it out,
Because he likes to eat.
and then something happened with the backside, and they kept it in.
Lori, he goes, yeah, I told her I was running out of
Next time you see that in the ratio. Because he'll put it in.
No, but I'm still behind now, Gumby. I didn't pay this first 6 months,
Lori, your private shopper.
but I've got a week yet, a little over a week, so maybe I'll get the money yet.
Come home and you don't eat it. My wife
At least there wouldn't be any penalties.
I can't eat. I say you just be nice and eat something.
I might just be able to make it.
Like this, and you think it's your heart and not your lungs. Maybe it's just one of those filters in that thing. You know, like it's just clogging a
So
little bit.
we're gonna have 3 weeks. You heard that, Dave?
Basically, it's like
Yeah, 3
really
weeks.
paper trails, I mean, you know what I mean?
I have to write it down. He started,
Yeah.
it's just Columbus, my sister with my
That breaks it up into little pieces,
Okay,
and
now
so those little pieces can go.
I concur.
Because I remember them wanting to do surgery, and I was like,
Gonna go on the
and
same
then they explained
schedule
the whole thing, I'm like,
I'm gonna eat out twice that day. Chris is like, what's with him? I go, we just go with her. Back to normal. But he really is working out.
Oh, wow.
He really does beat himself up at time though.
It's the only time I go out here.
January 28th, 1986, Challenger exploded. And was it just yesterday? Was the day Apollo 1 caught fire.
Mind well, you know, being at Whitney for 37 years. Going to top up, he really built the
like this.
independence.
You must have grabbed your heart.
Hi,
Sorry, I can rest this birthday.
you know, I'll get pictures.
Here, it's there's a sack.
I will.
The wrong blood had female antibodies, and female antibodies were attacked.
Depends what kind of show it is. I mean, that's no different than, I mean, that'd be like taking your kid to go see Lenny Bruce back in the day. Would you take your 12-year-old kid to see Lenny Bruce? Maybe not. You know. And if there's, I mean, you know, I mean, I might, depends on your kid. You know, depends how smart your kid is, you know, how adjusted he is. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Having kids experience all kinds of stuff depends on their sensibilities, their mental age, you know.
They don't have Band-Aids on them anymore. Okay, we'll still premium whenever we need.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
But
Isn't that amazing? It heals quicker
Why?
than that one. And that one wasn't as
see, that's the problem. What are you afraid of?
See, that tells me right there, your body's
You know, to me that's ridiculous. You know,
So what are your platelets are on the lower side?
it depends. It depends on the person, the parent. That's a choice between the parent and their kid. Period. Nobody else has anything to say about it.
No say over your businesses.
You know,
No say over.
and that's just like taking a kid with you to the bar. I used to see that all the time when I was younger. I don't see it as much anymore. Well, yeah. What I mean, you should answer questions. I mean, like my friend Bridget. You know, she had how many boys? A whole bunch of boys. She talked very openly about sex and sexual issues with all her boys from the very beginning. You know, I mean, if you don't talk about things with kids, that's when they're going to be too curious and go do things on their own. If your kids are intelligent and, you know, they can think, then you have these discussions with them. You don't hide it, you know. Maybe stay in the car. Now you'd get arrested for that. If you took the kid inside, it'd be okay. But you leave him in the car alone. I mean, look at this jerk in Florida, the governor. You know, trying to ban, you know, high school courses. You know, you want to go look at that course? It's online now. You can go look at it yourself. You know, DeSantis is insane. People like that are insane. Because with the internet, you can look up anything. You can read anything. You can buy anything. You know, if they would have had book banning stuff when I was a kid, we would have raised hell.
Oh, I never thought about that because it was, they both had Social Security coming in. Yeah, because her only finances would be Social Security now.
I know, scary. Actually, I saw Trump was ahead of him, I thought. Well, that's what these fanatical right-wing bigots want. They want to control you. They don't want you to, you know, make your own decisions. You know, they want a you know, fanatical, evangelical type mad world. Oh. Yeah, Bob, the next time somebody says, if I'm driving somebody and they ask, could you roll a window down? Not unless you pay for it. That's going to cut into my gas mileage. You want air conditioning? Nope. I already ate, Gumby. A nice gentleman was in the restaurant. He bought 2 other people a breakfast. He bought me and this other guy. We were the only ones in here. He paid for our breakfasts. I didn't even know it until he left. I had people light up cigarettes. Oh my God. I went ballistic on them.
I didn't know that it paid so well. Oh, the crummy weather, but just go get Carhartt stuff and do it. Does it get hot? Maybe, yeah.
Grocery shopping back in the 80s. Yeah, I can't envision that. I'm sure it was a thing, but I can't envision. You know, I don't remember it. I mean, the best were those ads from doctors. 18. Well, I remember smoking on airplanes. That was maddening. Ooh.
Just had to wait his time for his wide receiver was the next I don't know if he's a big
Who's this guy?
Is the one table you need? Aww. How many more do you think are coming?
My people would go like rice or something, having Sunday dinner. They just have Sunday breakfast, but we have to do brunch. Because it goes till 1 o'clock. Lauren and the boys are up early because the boys get up early. Amber's my lady.
Oh, 28 days smoke free.
11 or noon.
Oh, gonna run some errands.
Have one kid, everybody else had two. Lauren was so nice. She would do
All
the
one.
babysitter, get her 2 kids ready, and then I would go over to Rob's room. And I would
Yeah.
take a twin and he'd take a twin. To get 'em ready, 'cause he already
Hunter we were talking about
brushed their teeth and everything.
when Huck was Cedar Wappets. Is that how Bugs Bunny says it? Is that a local joke? Cedar Wappets?
She had a joining room.
I like that.
It worked out better because those two are always here together, and Amber was around the corner right next to our room. They used to run the television together. They always gang up on me.
Where's Barry done to get this team back?
Oh my goodness, it was busy. It's probably the second one. Actually, it was bigger. It was busier. Gave up on it. It's like coming to this way.
I was gonna say, Kevin, what are you doing?
It's weird, you're used to the same way. Like when I sit in a different spot, I have to still face the same way. They saw him come in the door. Usually you just got our coffee on the table too. She was the only waitress this morning.
Oh, you guys got snow? Hey, Ice.
She's still pretty quick on the coffee.
My garage. Yeah. Yep, car's still dead.
Everybody was an early bird today.
Yeah, they were.
I don't do that.
You know what it is? The sun's out. Like,
As soon as he has one or two good beers, then he's going to but you got, that's
they
what
said we're not supposed to have what for
What is this guy saying here?
He me this morning or early this afternoon. We might go out to Proctor later. I have a pair of pants that I have to take that I bought online. And they'll come in for free.
All right. See you later, Baba. Had an omelet.
Online because when I checked the availability at the store before I went out there, Val showed me the availability. They didn't have my size at the store. And my size online. Yeah.
that's all right. Maybe you're not working from home at all.
No, I'm from Monday and Wednesday. It's gonna be crazy busy out there though today. They're having an ice sculpture thing, or they're gonna have 18 ice sculptures, they're making 18 ice sculptures, and they're having a festival, ice festival. And it's gonna be warm today and dry. Well, not warm, but it's gonna be 39, 40, so that's warm.
I like all
For
of
right
them.
now. And dry.
The one girl, she's like 12 years younger than me, doesn't know what she's talking about.
I don't care about the ice sculpture, I just want to get my pants on.
Everyone,
It is cool if you've ever seen it. They take what is it, a chainsaw, and they do them with the chainsaw. It's really cool. And then sometimes they drill a hole down through it and they'll put like a light in it, like blue, red. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah. You know what it is? He got in before this table and everybody else is this good. So Jesse had a spot. Okay.
Yeah, what movie?
Ours came faster.
Well, some more insurrectionists went to jail.
no, well, Elizabeth told me that she didn't tell you where to move. So I was like, okay, well, what's the surprise?
You know what it is?
Yeah, I know what it is. Awesome.
You know what's funny? Breakfast is the one meal that I can actually cook really well, but I don't feel like cooking in the morning. And then by the time dinner comes, well, not the best dinner. It was funny to know.
Anyway,
She goes, do you remember when you moved into your first apartment?
well, hopefully I'll get back there.
Real good roses.
Hopefully I'll get into Ubers sometime soon.
Mac and cheese out of a box.
But you guys won't be able to come along for that.
I ate scrambled eggs and ramen.
That's how you know when you can take on the job.
Well, that's what I did last night with that blouse. I need to peg that blouse right here. It showed too much cleavage, so I just put that black shirt, that little cami under it, and then covered everything. Well, otherwise it was great. I hope I was
Yeah, I'd rather do that.
This is one of them that was stolen that you replaced. I will tonight. We're gonna go to the theater. originally you brought this for me, the original one for our anniversary. And 14,
Anyway, well, when I get some money, hopefully I'm going to have a few days of work this week.
the only issue,
Well, I want to fix the car. I don't want to get rid of it. Even if I get another vehicle, I want to keep it as a second car.
I feel like I've bought it as I get older, my eyesight and the tips of my fingers are not as. Oh yeah, you're the one that did this one. Yeah, this one I couldn't do. I did this one by myself. I turned it around backwards. I put my hair on the top of my head, turned it around backwards. I had my glasses on. I flipped it up. I just looked at my face and clicked it right here. Bracelets I can't put on myself at all. None of my bracelets. They need to come out with a little tool that you pinch it with on one side, pinch it with on the other side. What is that, one of those?
It does not cost you that much more to have a second vehicle, Gumby. You can only drive one at a time. They don't charge you that much more for two vehicles or three.
Very nice things over there. They're still gonna go to charity benefits and stuff.
For decades, I had at least three vehicles at a time.
I don't want to. I don't ever want to be married. I don't ever want to live with anybody. I want to live by myself because that way, wherever I put something, when I go back to get it, it'll be there. No kids are living with me. No grandkids. Maybe Carter. Someday, but that's on down. It's out of college. But other than that, no. Because I want to do charity work. Come and go. I don't want to deal with somebody else's schedule, likes, dislikes, none of that.
Oh, I want an e-bike. I rented two last year. I loved it. But your cheapest e-bike is about $1,000.
I think when you work and you do something you want to do, then like it still fills up that space legally.
I want one. Most definitely. They're brilliant. When you go to New York City, that's all you see. E-bikes everywhere. All the food is delivered by e-bike.
Otherwise, maybe I'd just be.
There actually should be, somebody was saying the other day, there should be rebates for e-bikes so regular people could afford to buy them, just like the rebate you can get for an electric car. I know quite a few people with them.
One of the girls that hangs out with Val, Claire, she let her dog.
And once you ride one, you'll be convinced that it'll get you outside. You can still pedal, but you don't have to use all that effort that you might have normally. You'll go do more things. You'll go farther. You still get some exercise. Obama phone, not quite the same. It's not an Obama phone either. I hate those terms, you know. That program was around a bit before him. It's called the Lifeline. In many ways, yeah, much better. And you can get some e-bikes that can go very fast. Well, that's all depending on the motor size and how big of a battery you can carry. But there's models out there that are like, I mean, there are bikes that'll hit 50 or 60, I think. Then you have what they're calling electric motorcycles now, or electric scooters. And some of them can go very fast, very fast. It all depends on what you're willing to pay, basically, because those kind of parts cost money. Bigger motors, better controller systems, bigger batteries. Plenty of videos here on YouTube. Just go start watching some. There's all kinds of reviews and tons of channels. Magic Cycles. Well, no, I mean, $1,000 is the cheapest brand new e-bike from a company called Lectro, Lectro. Well, that's if they catch you, Hunter. Then it's got to have a license or whatever. So you get it licensed. Big deal. You know, you're going to ride those things in the street anyhow. I would. I don't ride on sidewalks, you know. At least 30, roughly 30 miles an hour. That's pretty fast. Faster than you're going to pedal on your own.
And she knows I love the wrist ones, and the wrist ones are so hard to find. I usually have to go this time. And that was the wrist one with the flip. They didn't have silver, so you got gold.
There's a million videos on YouTube. You can. I've watched lots of stuff. You know, which kind of motor you would want also. You either get a motor in the hub, in the wheel, or you get what they call a mid motor by your crank. There's a lot of different things to learn about them. Bikes, 60 volt Samsung. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things to learn about them, you know. If I ever got back to DC, there's a big electric bike dealer there that I wanted to stop at, and that would have been a cool place to go look at a lot of different bikes in one place. Well,
My birthday was so exhausting. What, I was asleep by 9 o'clock? So at 5 o'clock, I'm laying there like, But I laid there till almost 6. I was wide awake at 5. You and try to enjoy this weather. I mean, it's better than what we're going to get, 'cause it's going to go down in the 20s at the end of the week. But they seem not going to get like a lot of accumulation. I hate that. Well, that's all right. It's going to get us ready for Easter.
what was I going to say? Sorry. Oh, for sure.
Doing okay, honey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, save a ton of gas. Very efficient, super efficient. Oh. Yeah, I mean, you gotta, you know, I mean, if it's an electrical issue, yeah, you gotta find somebody that's, or you just swap the part out yourself and, you know, change it out. You know, I mean, there's only a few things that can go wrong with them. I mean, it's, you know, I've got friends who rode bicycle here year round in Cleveland, year round, every day to work or school. It can be done. You got to dress for it. You got to dress for it. We got plenty of shops here in Cleveland. That's pretty much it, exactly. There's a million channels on YouTube now showing how to work on this stuff, how to build your own, how to modify them. I mean, it's become a whole subculture. Whole subculture. What's my ticket? What, working on e-bikes? No. There's too much to know, too much to get invested. No. Not worth it. Nope. Too many different parts. No. Oh, getting one. Well, yeah, I want to get one. Yeah. I already decided that after I rode the second one last year. I don't know if you guys have any places around you where you can rent one, but you should try. I mean, we can rent e-bikes in Cleveland. Oh yeah, I mean, there's electric. You know, Harley just announced they're going to go all electric. They see the writing on the wall. Whether or not the company will survive, you know, but they're already making an electric Harley. I mean, I don't know, the big cities. I mean, I don't know. I've been in some small cities that have e-bikes for rent. Oh, do you? Oh, you're right on the river, aren't you? Cedar Rapids? So, yeah. I mean, if you go travel, if you're going to get to any big city, go rent an e-bike for a few hours. You know, Chicago, you can rent them for. Was that where I could rent them cheaper, or was it Minneapolis? Which was cheaper? I think Chicago. I could do it for. Oh, you're on the Missouri River. Okay, I always forget which rivers are where. But Chicago, I think it was Chicago, you could do it for 3 hours for a fixed price. Just put the app on your phone and figure out how to do it. But there's all kinds of, like I said, e-bike videos. I've watched a couple guys who you know, do like I do. They do dash cam riding. You know, they take you out with them when they go for rides on their bikes. So you can find anything out there. Like I said, they're wonderful. If you could travel somewhere so you could try one, you know, unless there's a shop locally where you could rent one possibly, you know, but any decent city, you know, I can't even think where you guys are, you know, Des Moines might have e-bikes for rent. I don't know, you know, Iowa's a big state. Oh, I opened up that thing. I don't want to look at that. Apple Maps is horrible. Lots of stuff to look at on YouTube. Tens of thousands of videos. Where are we at here? Where the heck is... I guess that's the border. So Davenport, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines in the middle. Forgotten. Sioux City. We're way out there. Cedar Rapids. Can you take Amtrak into Chicago? Yeah, I see, Gumby. You're way the hell out there. Hello, Dahan. Welcome to Cleveland, Ohio. Chilly, cold Cleveland, Ohio. Melbourne. We've got a few followers from down there. Yes. Oh, Mount Pleasant. Wait, yeah, Cedar Rapids. Where is Mount Pleasant? Is that south of you? Mount Vernon. I guess I have to search for it. Mount Pleasant. Oh, it's way south of you. Oh. Where the heck is that? Where the heck is that? That's way, oh, it goes way south, really? Oh, it goes through Peoria, probably. Mount Pleasant. Ottumwa. Doesn't go through Des Moines? Really? I have to look at the route. That's quite a... Yeah, that's almost 100 miles. Might as well just drive to Chicago. A lot of those Chicago commuter trains go pretty far out. Yeah, Melbourne. I'd love to get to Australia. I really would. Where is... Yeah. Where is it? Adelaide? Victor. Sydney. Brisbane. Melbourne, Adelaide, Perth. As much as I've looked at the Australian map, I should have all the cities, the big cities, figured out. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Hobo Shoestring? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a character. Haven't seen his stuff in a while. I was watching a few train riders the other day. This one kid doing pretty sketchy stuff up in the Canadian Rockies. Had a couple really long videos. Beautiful scenery. But he was doing sketchy stuff on the train. Climbing all over. Well, I should get going. I should try to go to the library today. Spend some serious time on a computer. The Whitakers. Are they at YouTube? What are they, like a homesteading channel or something? Preppers? I don't think so. Britt, Iowa. That would be fun to go to. Yes, I've thought about going to that. Did he was going to run for the Hobo King? Did he get that or not? Do you know? I know a couple of years ago or whatever he was trying to run for the Hobo King. The Whitakers, you talking about this inbred family? Wow. Oh, hey, Shelley. Yeah, I don't think I may have seen some of their, I don't know if I ever saw anything. That's sad. I have seen this channel, Soft White Underbelly. I have seen that. Have you looked at this, Honor? It's sad. Wow, this guy's making some money. Almost 1 billion views on this channel, Soft White Underbelly. Am I subscribed to that channel? No. Wow, almost 1 billion views. Wow. Yeah, I've probably seen some. I mean, Soft White Underbelly sounds familiar, but I never subscribed, so I'll be paying attention to it. I'll look at some stuff now. Yeah, inbreeding is a scary thing, man. I mean, if you spend any time in the Amish communities, you'll see some stuff. That's why it's got to be your third cousin removed. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he does. I just. Oh, what did I just see here? Oh, I need to look at this. I heard somebody was asking me the other day, that they said the doomsday clock had moved. I don't think I'd heard that. They did move it. Yeah, they moved it closer by 10 seconds. It's now 90 seconds to midnight. It's the first time it's moved in a couple years. Wow. Some guys robbed a jewelry kiosk at the Great Northern Mall on the west side. They took $127,000 worth of cheap jewelry. Wow. Oh yeah, the Pope declared homosexuality is not a sin. Or is it a sin, but it's okay to be homosexual? Advice I've taken from a pope? 0. You spell like it. I forget. No. Are you here in the States, Shelley? I forget. I try to remember where people are from.
Do you think that this will be big enough, or do you think that we, because all we have is extras as
Yeah.
So does everybody want coffee, or do you guys just want water?
Yeah.
Definitely 6 waters.
Okay, and then 2 coffees.
Oh, you already put the chair. Wait, whoa.
I don't know what I'm doing.
What's going
Oh,
on?
I think we brought it.
Yeah, I saw a chair right there.
Okay. Now bring another plate.
Now I'm not confused from start.
I'm always.
She was here like, don't want to. It's embarrassing, bro. Embarrassing to say.
I guess the number one videos on YouTube are things that get reviewed. I just found that out. Getting loud in here.
Here's my idea. It's like a probe. When you get the corn beef half today, see what kind of corn beef it is. And then you'll determine if I get to
Anyway, I'm gonna hang up. Try to get motivated here. See you all later. All right. Yeah, Shelley, just proves that money doesn't buy everything. That's a fact. It can help, but it's not completely necessary.
Can't get like, I can't get some certain things in the world. No, it's because of like the guys I work with that are like 50, 60 years old, and you get egg spinning things for the rest of your life. You know?
I haven't been in here when this place has been this busy in a very long time.
I got like avocados.
They're getting slammed.
It's got poached eggs on it. It's really cool. And I was making fun of the entire time. Hunter, did you want coffee?
Sorry, just you guys here.
No, before here, I was like, everyone's getting waters. Those two got coffee.
All right. You guys are getting quiet. I'll see you all later. Thanks for coming out. Well, there's, yep. You know, I know I think my biggest problem in general is I'm lonely, you know. People that have people around them. I know I've enjoyed myself when I lived with roommates more, you know, whether it was a guy or a girl, you know, just have some people around, you know. I'm not good on my own. All right. See you guys. Probably be back a few times today. We'll see. Ciao. Thank you, Hunter.